Well, I lost £2 last week. We'll take that as a win. Hi guys, welcome along. It's another training week. We're back out. It's Monday morning. And we're off to build the fitness, build up the base. It's not about going out and running hill repeats or running interval sessions at the moment. I'm trying to build that base fitness. Before I broke my shoulder, I was very fit, very active, but just that 5 weeks off of doing nothing, having to keep still, not put any pressure on the shoulder, not take any weights on it or anything like that. So it was a case of being immobile for as much as possible. That 5 weeks, I've sat on the settee, watching YouTube, Netflix, eating biscuits, drinking coffee, chocolate, crisps, you know, all the bad stuff. It's really taken a toll on me. So we're back out now. We're back to build that fitness up. So last week, really pleased. Managed to get 20 miles done, so it's further than I thought I was going to get. So very pleased with that mileage. So following the rule of 10%, so going to try and up it to 22 miles whilst keeping all my runs in the aerobic zone. That's my zone 3. So around about 135 BPM. Uh-oh, cobbled. Take it easy, take it slow, don't want to slip. Must be a runner's favourite surface, yeah? Not. What's your favourite surface to run on? Let me know in the comments below. Do you like running on tarmac, concrete, cobbles, stones, mud, rock? What's your favourite running surface? Please let me know in the comments below. Right, so there we go, Monday run done. 4.8 miles, 9:28 pace, so not too bad that. Looking to stay in that heart zone 3, which is the aerobic zone. My average heart rate today was 145 BPM, so just in. As I said earlier on, when I start filming it starts going up, and I really need to look at my running, because on some instances I can just feel myself starting to speed up, so I need to learn to slow down and run that a little bit slower. That said, good session. I've got some vitamin D in the morning sunshine as well, so all's good. See you tomorrow. Tuesday morning, out for a 5k, a little bit windier today, hence I've got the warm hat on instead of the cap. Can't wait to get my trail shoes out and we'll go down there. We'll do some running along the side of the river on the muddy bit. So I'll bring the trail shoes in a day or two and we'll go do that together. So yeah, just keeping it easy, keeping it in that heart rate zone, zone 3. Trying to keep it in the aerobic zone. I notice when you start off the first half a mile or so, your heart rate does spike. And after about half a mile it does come down to where you want it to be. So I'm definitely going to have to work on my warm-ups so I can get a decent run in so the heart rate's already spiked before I do the full run, if you see what I mean. So I'm going to have to look at that. Right, got to be quick this morning, just the 5k. halfway, turn round, go back home now against the wind. See you in a moment. Right, there you go, some more vitamin D in the sunshine on a Tuesday morning. Just 5k to the river and back, keeping it short today. 3.14 miles in the end, average pace of 9 minutes 12 seconds per mile, so that's good. I'll try and do the workings out and put it up on the screen for the kilometres. But that was 28 minutes and 54 seconds with about 27 feet. 27 feet of elevation in that run as well, so yeah, did alright. Enjoyed that. Well, it's Thursday morning, the sun is out, and just base building, easy running, as I have been for the last week or two, and probably for about another week. But with the sun out, I thought about going to do a run down my favourite 10k loop from home. The problem at the moment with the shoulder is I can't drive, so I can't go anywhere to run. Everything's got to be from home. So just doing this 10k loop, which I like. It's round the old ICI chemical factory, down the main road, turn right, down Burglar's Alley where we are now, and then back home along the river. And the sun's out and I've got my sunnies on. Thank you to Naked Runner for the sunglasses. They were only a couple of £100 and they're very focal as well. I had a look at my normal opticians, Vision Express and Specsavers. Now they wanted nearly £500 for a pair of running sunglasses. But then I got in touch with Stephen at Naked Runner. I say £200 for these. Lenses are maybe a touch thicker than you're used to, but I've got a strong prescription, so they need to be a bit thicker. But there's hardly any weight in them. And they do the job. Stops me squinting in the sunshine, which is a nice change. Right, I'll catch up with you in a minute. Right, we've got to change of plans. This is what we call muddy crossing, and the council are supposed to be keeping it clear from mud so people can walk across, cycle across and what have you. But it looks like they've not done it for a while. So yeah, I'm staying here, back the way we came. Right. If I had trail shoes on, it wouldn't have been a problem, I'd just waded through. But I haven't, I've just got normal road shoes on, so. Council are supposed to keep that clear. But they'll probably say it's not summer, so we don't no obligation yet. Anyway, never mind. We improvise, we adapt, we change, we get on with it, don't we? There's always somewhere to run. Right, I'll just stop for a minute. Not that I'm tired, I just thought I'd stop and walk and talk to you. I don't mind running and talking at the same time, because I'm a social runner. So if you bump into me on a run, I'm always up for a chat. You know, 24 miles into a marathon, I'll still chat and run with you. So if you do see me at a run, say hello. It's Thursday today. So yesterday I got to see the consultant up at the hospital and had some more x-rays done. I'll put those x-rays up here so you can see it. I'm very pleased with how the break is healing. If you see next to the arrow on that picture, that's where the new bone is matting over the fracture. So that's looking good after 7.5 weeks. Got to go back in another 3 weeks time just for some more x-rays and just see how we're going. So at the moment, out and running, no problems at all, because you're using the arm backwards and forwards, you're not loading it in any way, so it's not causing any problems. In fact, it's probably doing it more good because it's actually being used, even though it's only in one direction. And so I've got physio exercises to do at home, which are pendulum motions, circular motions, backwards and forwards, side to side, and then also rolling the shoulders forward, rolling the shoulders back, that type of thing. So I've got to do that 5, 6, 7 times a day. So the progress and the healing of the shoulder is very good. So 3 weeks time, we might be discharged from hospital and just work with physio to get the power. So I have got a range of motion. I can lift my arm up, I can take it back, but obviously it's not as far as an able-bodied person, so that's what's got to be worked on. So all in all, it's looking good. But we are back and running, so the back and running, the healing coming well, and the roadmap to lockdown lifting and back to social running and having those groups and taking out the run leader courses, it's all looking good this week. So yeah, no problems at all. Right, so I'm going to continue this run, just run home down the road, so it's nothing interesting to look at apart from roads, and I think you've seen plenty of those in your time. So we're just going to run back nice and easy, see how far we get, and then think about having a spot of lunch that we did in a while. Right then guys, just to sum up, that was Thursday's run. Supposed to be an easy run, but ended up in the threshold heart rate zone quite a bit, because running back, especially up Bourne Hill for a second time and against the wind, seemed to be working a little bit harder, so we crept into the threshold zone. Average heart rate 146 BPM on that run. The good news is back up to 10k, 6.22 miles run today, so that's good. And the thing is, the time I've taken to run this 10k, including stopping and talking to you guys, was 56 minutes 25 seconds, which is quicker than the first 10k race I did when I started running back in 2018. So fitness is coming back, which is the good news. Right, so that's it for today. I'll put the Strava track up for you to have a look at, and we'll go and have a spot of lunch, and then we'll see where the rest of the day takes us, and I'll see you tomorrow for Friday. Have a good one. So there you go, just been out 3.6 miles Friday morning. I got up this morning and thought, yeah, Friday, rest day, take it easy. But the body was saying, no, we can run. And the body convinced the mind. Well, the mind didn't need much convincing once it saw the sunshine outside. So even though it was going to be a rest day, the body was saying, yeah, we're fine, we can do this. So I've not been out and run a hell of a distance. I've not been out and smashed it at the fastest time possible. I've just gone out to enjoy 3.6 miles in the sunshine while we've got it. So yeah, 3.6 miles, 32 minutes 41 seconds, giving me a pace of 9 minutes and 2 seconds a mile. So as you can see, I'm keeping it in that heart rate zone, the aerobic heart rate zone, zone 3. But as you can see, if you just look at the last week and a half, you can see that the pace is going up, even though the heart rate is remaining in the same zone. So yeah, it's all coming together nicely. Right then, welcome to Sunday, long run day. Just been out and done a couch to 5k with a client, so that's done and dusted. So now I'm going out for my long run today. Oh, what a beautiful day. The sun is out, hardly any wind, a little bit nippy to start with. There's frost on the cars, but it's going to warm up. So yeah, long run day. Thinking of doing between 6 and 10 miles, going to be out sometime between an hour and a half, just to see how it goes. So just base building, we're not pushing it, we're not thrashing it, we're just going out, keeping it in that aerobic heart rate zone, keep building that base, probably for another week, and then we'll start adding in some sessions. So yeah, let's get on with it. Sunday long run, you coming? Right, I'm currently 4 miles into my Sunday long run, about 9 mile a minute pace, long slow run, keeping it in that aerobic zone as I keep on belting on about it. But I'd like to take this opportunity at this part of the video to register a complaint. Now that complaint is against that running guy our mate Chris, Dan runs, and Ben. Now my complaint against these three blokes is that they did a live stream on Friday night that lasted over an hour and a half. And because I was listening to that as I was passing around the house with my aftershocks on, the bloody battery's gone on this run. So I hold these three gentlemen totally accountable for my lack of tunage for the second half of my run. But that said, go and subscribe to their channels, because they're three top blokes. And the banter on Friday night was really good. And I know that running guy, Chris, he doesn't like to blow his own trumpet, so he might not have mentioned this, but he bagged himself a half marathon PB last week. I don't think you'll hear much about it on his channel though. Right, so I'm getting back to it. Do the second half of this run with no tunes, and it's all your fault, guys. Right, just looking at the jet skis out on the river. And there's an old saying that money doesn't buy you happiness. But I put it this way: money buys you jet skis. And I've never seen anybody unhappy on a jet ski, have you? That was nice, seeing somebody using the docks, but the downside is the swing bridge is closed, so back the way we came. Not doing too well this week, are we? Muddy crossing, couldn't get across, and now we can't get across the swing bridge, but we'll run round a slightly different way to get home. Right, let's get back on it. Sunday long run done. That's a sweaty one. The sun is shining. It's not overly warm, but with the sun out and running, the sweat's formed. And there we are. A sweaty long run. The stats: 9.22 miles in 1 hour 21 minutes. So happy with that. As I said, I was aiming for 1:15, 1:30 on a time-wise. Trying to keep it in that zone 3, the aerobic zone, which I've managed to do. Average heart rate of 145 BPMs. So I stayed in the aerobic zone for most of it, though it did nip into the threshold quite a few times, and there was a bit of peak because, as you probably saw in the video, I've got some new shoes on. I've got some New Balance fuel cell TCs, carbon plated runners obviously, so I wanted to take them out on the long run to see how they feel, because I need some carbon plated training shoes, basically, not marathon running shoes, but I have some training shoes. So these are falling into that category nicely. Got to mile 7 and thought I want to release these shoes and see what they can do. So I did 4 200-metre intervals where I just upped the pace. The average pace on my run today was 8 minutes 52. But as I said, I did 4 intervals of 200 metres just to see how these shoes felt going fast. Looking at my watch, it peaked at 5 minutes 50 seconds as a pace, but on average it was about 6 minutes 20 during those intervals. So we got them up to a fair pace, for me anyway. And all I can say is the shoes felt good. Nice firm bounce, and you could feel the plate kicking you off. And they felt good at that speed. Right, so that's the Sunday long run done. All in all, very enjoyable. Time for something to eat, a shower, and then just relax for the rest of the day. See you soon.